Hi. First, I'm French, I'm trying in English, but if I don't talk smoothly or that something is not quite accurate in vocabulary terms, so pardon me. Uh, I wanted to say about the world map first. By the way, this is a video about expanding Earth. So I'm trying to get proof and arguments in favor of it and dismissing the first video I saw about it from Neil Adams that I think is wrong. So first, the map of the world is a rectangle. So whenever you move away from the equator, it becomes the more and more stretch, and this line, which is 40,000 kilometers wide, like the equator, should be 1 point, ideally, or I don't know. So the more you get away from the equator, the more the distances are not respected. Like this is very small actually. These forms here, which are important for me, they are stretched. And something else I wanted to tell you is that when I say continent, I'm talking about the light blue on the map. So this is the edge of the continent, and here's the oceanic floor, and this is just the water level. Okay. For example, this has a complementary shape with this, so they were attached. That's what I'm talking about. Mostly complementary facing shapes. Okay. So I've seen that video from Neil Adams about the expanding Earth, and I liked it very much until I tried to explain it to others, because I was looking for how to prove the theory just to myself and to others and verify its integrity. Then you see on the video that Australia goes up to joins with Antarctica, and it goes up until it reaches between China and America, and it closes up like this, and this is what is left of the Pacific. I'm not talking about the water here, just the map of the world, like if there was no water. So if it was stirring up, it would leave a trail. So let's see the trails. Here you see that all the trails, all the stretch marks are horizontal on the north and on the south. So you have this weird shape of the East Tasmanian Fault here, which is complementary to this one. It's the same size, it's the same shape, it's just little changed. It continues here. You have the curve that you have right here, and it goes all the way up, and here you have this shape. Now the reconstitution of this is pretty hard for the details, because if you wanted to tear a piece of plastic, you wouldn't know where it would stretch and where it would tear up. So the continent is the same. Sometimes it falls, sometimes it cracks, sometimes it tears up, sometimes it just stretches and the level falls. Right after the mountain chain, you have this edge of the continent. Is tearing up. The water and you have this island trail. It must have been torn from here because it's the same shape, and we can check this with this, and you see that it's the same shape also. It's just that here it tore up putting an angle and here it tore up horizontally. You see, this tore up in an angle first, that point didn't move, and this one moved the most. After that, when it was in this position, it began to open several times. Also, in this curve that goes with this one left several trails, and they are parallel. This one and this one small, and this one, and it seems like it tears up and moves constantly until at a moment it stops, while maybe something else on the planet is opening. If some other fault is weaker than this one, and then this one retakes its part of tearing up, and you see how it stops many times.